Today, we're diving into the wonderful world of carrot cake. While grating carrots might not be everyone's favorite task, I promise you, for this cake, it's absolutely worth every bit of effort. Stay tuned to discover the secret to achieving perfectly moist layers and a truly divine cream cheese frosting. First, grab 3 or 4 medium carrots, about 280 grams, and grate them finely. This ensures they blend seamlessly into the cake batter. Next, you'll need 4 eggs. Room temperature eggs are ideal, but if yours are cold, simply warm them gently in water for a few minutes. Now, let's prepare our dry ingredients. In a separate bowl, measure out 250 grams of all-purpose flour. Then add 10 grams of baking powder and 5 grams of baking soda. Be precise with the baking soda, a level teaspoon is all you need. Sift these together to ensure a light, airy texture and prevent any lumps. A little pinch of salt goes in next. Mix everything well to ensure the leavening agents are evenly distributed, which is crucial for your cake layers to rise uniformly. Prepare 2 baking pans, approximately 23 centimeters in diameter, by greasing them generously with butter, coating both the sides and bottom. This prevents sticking and ensures your cake layers slide out effortlessly. For an extra layer of security, line the bottom of each pan with parchment paper. In a large mixing bowl, combine 200 grams of sugar with the 4 eggs. The way you beat these will impact your cake's texture. For light, slightly airy layers, beat on medium speed for 3 to 5 minutes until the mixture lightens and thickens, though not as much as for a sponge cake. If you prefer a denser, more moist cake, beat on low speed for 1 to 2 minutes. Once beaten, gently mix in approximately 200 milliliters of vegetable oil, which is key to keeping this cake wonderfully moist. Add a splash of vanilla extract, then continue mixing until the batter is perfectly smooth. Now, it's time to gradually incorporate the dry ingredients into the wet mixture. Do this slowly, in a few additions, mixing gently after each. This technique prevents lumps and ensures a smooth, well-combined batter. Once fully combined, set the batter aside. In another bowl, combine the grated carrots with 200 grams of finely chopped walnuts. For an extra burst of flavor, I highly recommend adding the zest of 1 orange, it truly makes a difference. You can also include 5 grams of nutmeg for a hint of spice and depth, and 5 grams of cinnamon to enhance the warmth and natural sweetness of the carrots, giving the cake that classic, comforting taste. Mix these ingredients thoroughly so the spices are evenly distributed throughout the carrot mixture, ensuring every bite is perfectly balanced. Finally, gradually fold the carrot mixture into the cake batter, mixing gently until everything is evenly combined. If you're enjoying this recipe, please let me know in the comments where you're watching from and what other Flavor Forge recipes you've tried. Pour the thick batter evenly into your prepared pans. If you have a kitchen scale, now is an excellent time to use it to ensure precise division for perfectly uniform layers. Place the pans into a preheated oven at 160 degrees Celsius and bake for about 1 hour. If your oven is small, you might need to stagger the pans on 2 racks. While the cake bakes, let's make the luscious cream cheese frosting. You'll need 100 grams of softened butter. Place it in a bowl and beat on medium speed for 2 to 3 minutes until it's light and fluffy. Proper whipping of the butter is essential. If it's not adequately aerated, your frosting will be heavy and greasy. If the butter is too cold, you'll end up with lumps, and if it's too melted, the frosting will be runny. The ideal consistency is just softened enough to achieve that smooth, creamy texture. Add 340 grams of cream cheese, about 1½ blocks, to the whipped butter, along with a few drops of vanilla extract, or more, if you prefer. Mix on low speed for 1 to 2 minutes, just until the cream cheese is smoothly blended with the butter. Gradually add 120 grams of powdered sugar, mixing it in little by little on low speed for about 1 to 2 minutes until it's fully dissolved. Once all the sugar is incorporated, increase the speed to medium and beat for another minute until the frosting is light and fluffy. Be careful not to overmix, as it can cause the frosting to break down. At this point, your frosting is ready, but for an even lighter texture, you can whip in 60 milliliters of heavy cream. I find a tall glass works best for whipping cream quickly. Just a minute or two on medium speed is all it takes. Gently fold the whipped cream into your frosting to achieve an incredibly smooth and airy texture. It's so tempting to eat it straight from the bowl. Once the cake layers are out of the oven, let them cool slightly in the pans before transferring them to a wire rack to cool completely. This helps them release easily. Now, for the exciting part, assembling the cake. Place the first layer on your serving plate and carefully peel off the parchment paper. For an extra boost of flavor and moisture, you can brush the layers with orange syrup. The recipe for this is in the description below. Spread a generous layer of frosting evenly over the first cake layer. A cake turntable makes this easier, but a regular round plate works perfectly fine. Place the second layer on top, peel off its parchment paper, and then brush it with the orange syrup. Spread the remaining frosting over the top and down the sides of the cake. This extra touch makes every bite even more delightful. If you have any leftover walnuts, caramelize them and sprinkle them generously on top for a delicious crunch. You'll find the recipe for caramelized walnuts in the description below as well. Now comes the hardest part, the wait. Pop the cake into the fridge and let all those incredible flavors melt together for at least 4 hours. Trust me, it's worth it. Finally, the waiting is over. The cake might not look dramatically different on the outside, but inside, it's incredibly soft, tender, and bursting with flavor. Every effort, even grating those carrots, was absolutely worth it. This cake is pure heaven. Go ahead and make it yourself. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Flavor Forge for more simple, delicious recipes to try at home. I'll see you next time with another amazing dish.